What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Home Warrior. Back at you guys with another video. So the Lakers did advance to the second round of the NBA playoffs, where they will take on the Oklahoma City Thunder starting tonight. I already seen the media pundits and talking heads talking about if he's able to upset OKC, it would be one of the greatest upsets in NBA history. Wouldn't go that far, because OKC is not a juggernaut. They won 1 year, which is last year. There's no guarantee they're gonna go back to back like that. If they do that, then yes, they can be in the conversation with Golden State in terms of the style they play, the fast pace, the way they play. But we all know why the Lakers beat the Rockets. The Rockets basically self-destructed down the stretch and beat themselves, and not to mention the fact that they had no point guard. KD he literally became a walking medical issue, because after game 2 he was a no-show. He missed 4 consecutive games, and they went on him and put him out their misery after they won back-to-back games. So we're gonna call it what it is. But to sit there and say if he beats OKC and if he wins, another championship this year, as if he's actually gonna reach the finals, is astronomically stupid. Now y'all know damn well LeBron James, it would take the Spurs and the damn Thunder to literally fall apart. And I went back and looked at the box score for the Spurs and T-Wolves game, which the T-Wolves did do their job. They stole a game from the Spurs. But the Spurs had a bad shooting night. Victor was 5 of 17. De'Aaron Fox was like 3 of 14. A couple of other guys, I don't know all the players' names. Stephen Castle took 8 shots, he made 4. I forgot the other 2 guys' names, but they both were like a combined 6 of like 25 or something like that. So it was a really, really bad shooting night for the Spurs. And Ant-Man and others were very efficient in their possessions and how they scored. That's why they were able to upset the Spurs. But do you really think the T-Wolves going to sustain this over 7 games? No, it's not. We know who the better team is. We see that. Now, they did their job. They got a win. They stole one. But they're not beating the damn Spurs. So the Spurs are going to advance. But with all that being said, there's no way, and I'm being respectful, the Lakers more likely will get swept. They're going to lose tonight. They're going to lose game 2. And then when they go home, they're more than likely going to lose game 3, which means they'll be down 3-0. And probably going to end up losing game 4, because LeBron going to run out of gas. And Luke Kennard and Austin Reeves and all those other guys, they don't have the near talent level to hang with OKC. Between Chet Holmgren, Williams, Shea, the list goes on. I don't know all the OKC Thunder names. I'm not going to rattle them out because I don't know them all. But those guys play in a free flow style of offense, even though it's geared around Shea. I mean, truth be told, he do flop now. That man he will ballerina his way to the free throw line. But nonetheless, he's a mid-range merchant. He knows how to get to certain spots. He knows how to raise up at 6'7". He knows how to knock down difficult shots. So I'm not going to take that away from him. He's an MVP of the finals, and he's already a champion. So they know what it takes to get there and win. They just got to be prepared to defend their title like they did. Well, they're doing it now because they did sweep Phoenix, so now they're going against the Lakers. The Lakers don't have enough to offset what the OKC Thunder bring. Even if OKC have a bad shooting night, they still can beat the Lakers, because their firepower is far more superior. No matter what the Lakers do, they will have to stay in front of the OKC Thunder the entire game. And that's going to be very hard to do, because the Lakers are nowhere near a defensive team. The problem the Rockets had was that they refused to move the ball. It literally became a one-on-one matchup when it didn't have to be. If you actually, Golden State showed you how to beat LeBron 4 years in a row. They gave you the blueprint. The Spurs in 07 gave you the blueprint of how to beat this man. But it seems like everybody else is fascinated with going one-on-one, and that's not the way you beat them. You beat them with ball movement. That's why I said the 96 Bulls would destroy any given team in today's generation. probably except for OKC. I will give OKC, I'll give them, it'll go 7 games between them and the Bulls because their style of plays mirror each other. The only difference is how much could Shea slow down Michael Jordan? That's a crazy ass question to even ask. He wouldn't be able to slow him down at all. But I mean, in all fairness, that's the only team I could see hanging with the Bulls. Now you probably could say the Thunder, the Warriors, but let's be real here, man. Like Steph Curry, yeah, he by himself, he would be a matchup nightmare for, you know, Steve Kerr and John Paxson, those kind of guys, because they can't hang with him. But he's one person. The rest of that snake includes KD and Clay. If they off together, which they more like based on the defensive prowess the Bulls possess, they will be off the entire series because Rodman will stay on KD and Scottie Pippen will be gone Clay. So that's locked down. So then who guards Jordan is the real question, which none of them really could. So like I said, they would beat the Warriors. Now the Thunder are a different story. I think that the Thunder have a unique blend of talent, and I think that in terms of the way they play and the style and pace with which they play, they will obliterate the Lakers. I give the Lakers this. Maybe the first half they'll keep it close to a degree, but they gotta have the threes knocking, they gotta have the threes falling, and they gotta be able to get to the lane. And we all know that the Thunder are turnover merchants. They force turnovers and get out and run. And we all know the Lakers don't play transition defense. So how does that actually work out in their favor? If you give up turnovers that lead to points, how are you gonna stay in the game? Just saying. And people want to throw this false hope out there, like they're just gonna like the Thunder are just gonna bow down and let the Lakers do what they want to do. No. But it's good food for thought, right? Anyway, I guess I'll, do a follow-up video after the game is over, game 1, to see, and I'll break down the numbers, and I'll go back and look at the highlight tape and see what I'm actually gonna watch some of the game tonight. That way I can give you a premise breakdown on what I saw on both sides of the ball. I'm gonna give a fair assessment of LeBron and Shea and the other, and tell you what I saw in my next video. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get to work. Peace.